Oh, shoot. I just realized this is a private stream. I gotta fix that. You know what's funny is whenever people are watching the VOD of this later on, and you'll know who you are, uh, you're gonna see these few seconds that nobody else is gonna see because it is currently a private stream. Hold up. Hold up. I should have just stopped and restarted, but you know what? I don't know what that would do. This is my first stream back since I moved, and I'm going to talk all about it as soon as I can figure out how to make this stream available to everybody. Oh, that's hilarious. Privacy. I gotta look for the privacy tab. Privacy. Public. Done. Save. Okay. There we go. Hi. Oh, my camera's over here now. Hi. I have changed some things around. Hi, I'm Quetch. If you've never been to my channel, this is a Final Fantasy XI YouTube channel, and I do live streams and stuff. I recently moved, so I haven't been online. Thus, the beginning of this for the VOD watchers. But this is my character Cashew. I've been doing a hardcore run with, and he's a Beastmaster level 36, so I can now use Warp Cudgels. Thank Altana. I picked up 2 of those. And yeah, I'm in the new space. It's not perfect yet. There's still some kinks I gotta work out, but I'm here. I'm live. Let's see if my Discord got pinged for this or not. I don't actually know, because I'm streaming in an entirely different, like, not entirely different, but there's like some settings that are a little bit different than what I'm used to doing. So I have no idea. We're here. This is a test stream. I'm here to say hello. I'm here to get some levels on my Beastmaster. So let's work on that. Yeah, I just gotta find the link to this stream so I can post it in the Discord, I guess. Yeah, that's so weird. It acts very differently if I don't schedule the stream like I used to do. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's been very it's been a nice little reset. There are some things I've been putting off improving for the stream for a long time. And I'm gonna take a little bit of opportunity to get some of those things done. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna settle back in, and everything else. Yeah, cool. 97 JM, is that you, Jack? What's up? Galca Warrior, hello! You're still at work? It's all good, man. I won't tell on you, I swear. Yo, Akira. Welcome, everybody. Let's check the Beastmaster leveling guide. I honestly, with you guys, I just don't know what's going to work and what's not. As of right now, my Stream Deck isn't doing what it's supposed to, so we'll start there. This is the... Shoot, which monitor is this? That's that monitor, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, Beast. I think we out-leveled Korloka, maybe? Oh, we can go to the promies now! Okay, we can do Korloka to 40 if we do... Thread Leeches. I kind of want to do the promies. That sounds really fun. Scott Chocolate, Kaz, repost. Neo Corey, thank you everybody. Welcome. The move did go well. Vivi won't stay up. The move did go well, and I'm still adjusting. But I've been like getting my ducks in a row. Did I see the Shem Toto is the MTG box art, Chocobo bundle box art? I did. Dude, I want one of those bundles so badly. Okay, where am I going? We gotta unlock Promi access for Cashew. That's what we have to do. So it's a couple of cutscenes. And then we're gonna go to the Promis and fight stuff. That sounds like a blast, to be honest. Where's my home point? My home point is in Lower Juno. Perfect. Okay. Promi access is just like cutscenes, I believe. If there's a micro center near me, there's one in like Paramus, New Jersey. I used to go there all the time. That's where I actually built my PC. The one that I'm currently using. I got most of the parts from that micro center. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, Chains of Prometheia. Oh, you mean for the Chocobo bundles? I did see a post on Reddit about that. All right, looks like we're going to Kufim once again. Let me see if I have oils and powders so I don't get got. And we'll equip a warp cudgel. I'm so excited to do the Promis because I can use the animas as well on Quetch. Let me know if something's not working today, by the way. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be live for a few hours. And I'm still not ready to be like back to streaming. But I did want to see if this works. I'm live only on YouTube right now, so you guys have a special private showing. There's one an hour away from you, but you spend enough TCGs for the rest of the year. Yo, listen, chat. For some of you, I know on this stream I have talked about it here and there, but pre-modern, the format of like 95 to 2003 Magic the Gathering, got support on Magic the Gathering Online literally yesterday. You can now do leagues of pre-modern, and I've done a couple already. Let me see if I can get stream avatars running. Stream avatars requires authorization to connect to the YouTube stream. All right, looks like stream avatars is not working today. Great. Whoa, I'm running at a chunky 49 FPS right now. That's strange. Huh. Over the break while I was gone, I did find out that the 50 series cards, the 5060, was only $299. And I did pick up a new graphics card as well. I had no idea they were $300, so I upgraded from my 3060. So that's another, like, you know, potential point of failure is a brand new graphics card as well. Is pre-modern everything up until Planeswalkers essentially? Simpler than that. Pre-modern is everything up until the new border that they introduced in 8th edition. They should have a separate post-pre-modern Yo, you joke, but it's literally called pre-fire modern, and it is an exceptionally fun format. I have one deck in paper. It's up until War of the Spark. It's 2019 modern. When if you were following modern at the time, you would actually probably recognize the period of time. It was like I forget. There was like people were like looking for a ban on something, and like something else recently got banned. Dude, it's exceptional. Just check if you're genuinely interested. I would say check the Discord and just look at some deck lists, or check like top 8 deck lists for pre-fire modern, and just read through them. You'll if that's your jam, you'll just love the deck list. There's one of the cool things about pre-fire. Well, one of the cool things about pre-fire is they already unbanned Splinter Twin, Mox Opal, something else, which Wizards then went on to unban like what was it, like 2 years ago or something like that, a year ago. And but it's like, it's just, oh, it's so fun. I'm a fan of these fan-made formats. It's like the same way, chat, I'm playing on this private server because I like the tweaks, I like the ideas, I like this era of game, this portion of gameplay is like where I like it. I do the same thing with Magic formats, man. Pre-modern is incredibly fun. It has such soul to it, the cards you can use. And then pre-fire is like the point in Magic, in modern Magic's history, when fire design, it's called pre-fire because fire design, F-I-R-E. Listen to this corpo speak, chat. F-I-R-E. Fun, interactive, replayable, and exciting. The Magic design team had some kind of like, you know, boardroom meeting that they are like, it's like, our profits are the best they've ever been. We need to keep selling Magic the Gathering cards. And then Fire Design was born. And it's basically been, if you know what Modern Masters, if you know what Modern Horizons did to the game, and then obviously, you know, mixed feelings on Universes Beyond, obviously, because I really love the Final Fantasy set. I will say, Universes Beyond, here's the thing, Universes Beyond, in a vacuum, each set is like fun. If you want to play like a limited environment, like if you want to play like with like Spider-Man, you play it in a limited environment, or you play it on like Magic Arena or something like that, and you're like, you can't even do it on Arena with Spider-Man, and you just like enjoy it for like, it's a game with Spider-Man in it. But it's not like Magic as a whole, it just became so wildly imbalanced. And then yes, Spider-Man was pretty bad. I'll okay, maybe it's a bad example, Druid, but yeah, so like, so Fire Design, fun, interactive, replayable, and exciting. I do my big thing, and you get to do your big thing, unless I stop your big thing, is like all like, you know, modern design is boiled down to. And so I'll forever push those two particular formats because I love them both. I've got a whole new stream. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I got this cutscene already. I should have checked that first. Dang it! Why did I? Okay, no, we're good. Oh, Avatar is incredibly well designed. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Avatar as an IP. Oh, speaking of Avatar, Shiggity Gaming is here. Him and I opened some Avatar packs earlier in the week. He got one of the bundles and we sat around opening packs. Yeah, CDH I would definitely try, for sure. Like ultimately, I don't think there's necessarily like I want to say anything wrong with, but I don't think that's the general idea. Is like, holy sh!
Thanks for the content, man. Hope you have a good Xmas.
Kaz, dude. Yo, thank you so much. Man. We just had a big super chat. Come on, you know you're welcome for the content, and I am here to, you know, continue to do what I'm doing, and as long as you guys are showing up, I'll keep putting up streams. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that money, I'll tell you exactly where that's going. That is gonna be going towards a new chair. Cause this is what I've got. Listen, chat. Here. I've got my purple seat cushion, which is actually like an XL cushion I've had for years. But this is all I've got right now, okay? So, you know, I just want you, I want you to know that I was eyeing one. I was starting to price one out. I didn't want to go cheap this time. And, I can't tell you how far that's gonna go. Thank you so much. So when I did get a new chair. I had to leave it. There wasn't enough room in my, so this is kind of twofold. There wasn't enough room in my U-Haul, and I had to leave some things behind. The chair is one of them, but here's the big issue: is that chair was not comfortable. I bought an Amazon special and I got bit for it. It was like, so for those of you who've like bought like gaming chairs, you know, one of the issues I've encountered is like the size. It's like ultimately the size. So it was like a smaller chair. So like I'm like a taller person, so like it's like not designed for like my proportions. And on top of that, it was just uncomfortable material. Oh geez, I don't have the sound on for this cutscene. And it would slowly but surely come loose. Like every week I'd have to tighten all of the
Get a decent one, lol.
My God, man. Yeah, I'll get a decent one. And that'll cover it. I really wish I had turn down the sound before getting this cutscene. But now we're gonna have to watch the most iconic cutscene in all of Final Fantasy XI with no music in the background. Oh wait, damn it! No, there it goes. Listen, thank you so much, Kaz. This move was not under ideal circumstances, and yeah, that's probably gonna be the secret labs I had my eye on. Serpenter says, I haven't had a gaming chair I ever liked. I had like 3 different ones. Eventually settled on one of those fancy office chairs. So yeah, my last chair, the orange one, was fantastic. It was like perfect. And then I just wore it to death. I used it for like 4 years, and they stopped making them. The company like got sold to another company or something like that. Look at me! How many times have we seen this cutscene on the stream? Oh man. Yeah, the little cashew down at the bottom. Let me see if I can find let me see if I can find like the COP soundtrack or something. I don't know. Bahamut! You got your gang signs in chat? Do we got gang signs on the YouTube side? I don't even know. I don't see it. Yo, thank you also for the gifted memberships. That's gonna be playing for a minute. If you just got gifted a membership over on the YouTube side, well, we're only streaming on YouTube today. If you, Max Ildo? If you just got gifted a membership, please be sure to thank Kaz in chat. Oh, here we go. I wish I could turn on the volume on that. I know today's stream is going to be a little bit different, chat. Such add-on load and eternity. I would also like to take a second and give a quick shout out to I had a couple other people reach out with the dono while I was away to help with moving costs, and I don't know who, you know, I don't want to know if they want to remain anonymous or whatever, but y'all have been incredibly helpful over this period. So thank you so much. The two who reached out, you guys know who you are. I really wish I had sound on for y'all. This cutscene silent is so weird. All right, I think we're done with the. Whoops. Yeah, it's only the sound effects. You don't get the music. So it creates this like weird atmosphere of like. Here, let me just turn it on now. We're just gonna have music for the rest of these. Um, I realized, by the way, while I was affecting that, I was changing that music. No joke. I was looking here. Look, I'm not even kidding you guys. I was looking at chairs. People have told me for years the secret labs are the way to go, and this looks very much like the same like size and style of the orange chair I had. So it's pulled up on my screen over here, and it's been for a couple days now. All right, so what are we doing? Okay, we've got cutscene 1. Now we just got to go to Upper Juno, and then the infirmary, and then we'll be able to go to the promies and start mowing down. Dude, it's a great line of chairs. The secret labs. They've got like the Titan, and then they have the Titan Evo rather. They have the light and they have the normal, and then they have like this new next gen edition, which has got like different materials on it, but it's like it's just like 30% higher price or whatever. You didn't know people who use them? I bet you there's at least one person in chat right now who's like, oh yeah, I love my secret labs. But like, I know a couple of people who do like tech for a living that are like, oh, I live by my frickin' secret labs chair. I gotta check out your chair, Shane. What did you They actually, I think they do. I don't know if they were in stock, but I looked at them. Let me pull it up while I'm getting this cutscene in Upper. I'll show you guys. There is a 14 themed one. Game of Thrones, League of Legends. What if I get a League of Legends chair, chat? There it is. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, I know I'm like an 11 streamer and stuff, but it's a pretty nice chair. It's kind of giving me whiplash, the different like angles they have on these. Anyway. Jujutsu Kaisen? Yeah. Here's the thing. I think of getting like a stylized chair like getting a tattoo. It's like, if there's even the slightest bit of like, I might regret this in the future, I just don't bother. Yo, Richie Narf, thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, I really like it. I actually really like the area I'm in. So I'm up in Connecticut now, and you know, I'm much closer to family. A chair made out of mostly cardboard for $600. I do, you know, that is, you know, something I worry about when I go to buy something expensive is how cheap, you know, am I getting ripped off here? But yeah, I'm closer to family. I am in a much more, there's a lot more opportunity in the area. All right, Monborough and Leilani. Dr. Monborough, there's much commotion outside the infirmary. Do you think the ducal guards have returned? What is Promethean exactly? Oh, Natsuke. Big congrats on your Shadow Lord kill the other day, by the way. Now you just got to do it in Horizon. So the Promies are a notorious... okay, so right now, this is the second, technically third cutscene for the Chains of Promathia expansion, right? So you get your cutscenes, and they show you this magical place. I'm not actually even going to spoil it for you. I'm just going to tell you we just saw this magical place. Okay? And then we're given an amulet. Now, I think we find out... I forget exactly what the story beat is right here. They want the boy. Monboro's not giving him up. He's his doctor. All right, here's the boy. Clearly some kind of magical powers. Yeah, so this is setting the stage for what the Promies are. They gave us the amulet. Now go to Rulude. Okay. And then I'll describe why they're sort of infamous as we go on. I think that this isn't the first, and it's certainly not the last time on this stream we're going to be doing the intros to Promies, especially if we ever get an official Iron Man mode. Let's cut that. Okay. I'm gonna have to go over my settings again because the fact that I can't FPS 0... Oh, well, it's working here. Maybe just Bastok was on the fritz. Okay. Oh, by the way, for those... Because you guys are typically regulars on my YouTube VODs and streams and whatnot. Does the quality look better today? Or does it give you options for higher quality stream? That's something I'm going to be looking into a little bit more. Is in theory, I should be able to be putting out like 4K. Oh wait, Fermi Seal is over here. You guys got 1080p. You can go up to... Okay. You have 1080 HD on YouTube. That might actually be the difference right there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing. Obviously, like, I don't even have a 4K monitor, right? I prefer... if, you know... I would probably get an OLED before I would get a 4K. Okay, so, did you hear... Okay, I'm gonna reread this text, because that got all, that got all jumbled up quickly. But so look, did you hear? Some of the telepoint crystals in Hala, Maya, and Dem have broken into 1 million pieces. So that's why Captain Wolfgang has been on edge. But what is really going on? I see you have begun to show some interest in strange occurrences that have been taking place the past few weeks. Let me tell you what I've heard. Recently, the Duchy has been abuzz with strange tales of travelers being drawn into strange whirlpools located in Valkyrim Dunes and Quiffim Island and never coming back. From what I gather, the Ducal scientists believe the phenomenon has something to do with the shattered telepoints. To collect data, a group of Ducal guards is to be dispatched any day. So basically, what we know from... So the COP expansion released, you get these couple of cutscenes, and then you get told to go to the crags because the telepoints have exploded, right? So I imagine... I don't remember, but I imagine that those shattered points weren't there until this expansion dropped. I actually don't remember that interim period of time. But we're about to go to the Promi, the Primivian Hala, Mea, or Dem. And here's the thing. Probably for the first time... Okay, let me set the stage a little bit here. Prior to COP, we had... Oh, my camera's over here now. Prior to COP, we had Rise of the Zlart. You could do all of the ROZ missions, or you could do most of them, and have like a level 75 help you and carry you. With a couple exceptions, I think like the BCNMs, you would need maybe a couple, but you could... You know, you could get help doing them. You could get Sky access, and you could go do Sky stuff, and you could just call it quits there. You didn't need a good link shell to do that. You could just shout and get some people to help you. COP comes along, you get these first handful of cutscenes, and then you get thrown into the Promis. You are now in a situation where you are capped at level 30, and the entire server needs these things. There's 3 of them. You can go in as an alliance. You know, you go through multiple floors with lots of aggro and stuff like that. But when you get to the top, it's a 6-man only fight with, honestly, at least for the time, rather difficult. I don't really know. Now that we're, you know, on Horizon, they're mixed bag of difficulty. I think you guys would have seen me do them on the test server. And, like, one was harder than the others, but they're notorious for that aspect. For the first time, you required like pug coordination with like pug groups that had a mixed, a mixed success right out of the gate on the brand new expansion. So that's the Promis, and that's where they kind of get their reputation from. So yeah, so we're just gonna go in, we're gonna go to the first floor, and is it snowing out here? I actually don't know. Is it snowing? We're gonna go to the first floor and we're just gonna farm some mobs. No snow. I am not multi-streaming to Twitch for today. Today is a test stream to see how things go with a single... So I'm actually on a much weaker internet in my new spot. And I didn't want to be dealing... I tried... Like, I already have enough new points of failure. I wasn't trying to introduce more. But I went from, like, an internet with... pretty much like 800 megabits upload to 20. And I have no clue if I'm going to get bottlenecked on that or not. Oh, and by the way, it's also like holiday time on Horizon. So if you don't have like your... if you don't have like your Santa stuff, get it. All right, let's make sure we've got everything we need, and then I'll shout for a telly. We've got pet food beta, which is going to be level 24. Great. We've got herbal broth. Only 11. Yeah, Richie, I'm actually not worried so much about single streams, and actually I'll say this: part of the reason I decided to get the 5060, and I've talked about this on stream before, is the encoding. So the 40 series and up allows you to do what's called AV1 encoding, which is a more efficient encoder, which means you will have less bandwidth that you have to upload. So this YouTube stream is my very first AV1 encoded stream, which means that I could increase the visual settings on the YouTube side as well. And Twitch, you have to be a partner, and I believe not even all partners can AV1 encode. Yo, Rick Rock, yes, everything is going great. Like you can see, actually, I've been zooming in a little bit, but you guys can see. You know, I had to get rid of my big CRT. I have my little one, and I lost my connection for my Raspberry Pi to get my logo up on it, but yeah, I'm settling in. All right, we got a Signet. I've got some high potions. I've got some biscuits. Let's debox myself some of this junk and pick up another stack of herbal broths, I think. No, wait, I probably have one in my... It's fish oil broth. Bid. What am I here for? Weapons, ammo, miscellaneous, pet items. Yeah, I've never farmed in a Promi, and it sounds honestly like the best way to spend my time for this level range. But we're gonna find out. /sh telly. Which can we do a poll? Can we do a poll on YouTube? Which Promi do you guys want me to go to? And I'll take that telly out. I don't know. Do I have any? Who are my mods in? I see Shane's a mod. Is like /poll a thing? You guys will decide if we're going to Hala, Maya, or Dem. Engage with the audience. Start a poll. Which... Here we go, chat. I got it. Which Promi should we EXP in? Hala, Maya, or Dem? All right, I'll give you guys 2 minutes. Okay, here's another question while it's going. I say Hala, Maya, then Dem. I keep thinking my camera's over here. Hala, Maya, then Dem. Is that like an established order? Like, does anybody else say it in a different order? Like, if you're talking about like the 3 telly points, what do you say out loud? I mean, you know, when you speak out loud to your various Final Fantasy XI friends in real life, and you talk about going to the different telly points. What order do you say them in, chat? I know this is a very common occurrence. Kaken, yo! Did I see the new Limbus armor sets that came out yesterday? I did not. No, these are old. I guess I gotta go on XIAH. I'm surprised it's not on BG Wiki already. Funkworks, where you at?
Hope the move went smoothly.
Yo, Ryu, thank you for Ryu 2024. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Yeah, it's been going great. Thank you so much. Arrogance, the Arrogance set. Arrogance and Rage. So it sounds like they are based on the AAs, yeah. I'm not seeing any Rage Gauntlets. We're gonna give that poll like another minute, like maybe like 30 seconds, and then I'll close it. Cast your vote now, chat. Which Promi do you want to go to? Hala, Maya, or Dem? If somebody could post in my Discord a link to the new armor sets, or you might be able to post it in chat. Oh, actually, wait, is this them? Look at those. I've never seen those. That is interesting looking. Yeah, post it in the Discord and I'll pull it up at some point. And we'll take a look at the new sets. All right, closing the poll. We're going to Hala. /SH, teleport, Hala, can I have it? 1K. Please invite me. Corbra. Posted in Retail General, thank you so much. Oh. These are interesting. Wow. We don't know the augments yet. Hey, Kaz again with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's just take a look at like the dancer set. We're gonna let those play out. I do want to eliminate the sound effects for each received membership at some point, but at least they're playing now, which is great. All right, so these sets have, so like, okay, the Justice, Magnificence, and Duty. We got a head, body, hands, legs, feet. for justice. Magnificence, we've got head, body. These are whole armor sets. Retail added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new entire armor sets? Yo, appreciate those gifted memberships. If you just got gifted a membership on YouTube, please be sure to thank Kaz. Oh, is it NQ +1 and +2? Is that what it is? So Lion here is this is a ROV cutscene. So this is going to be largely irrelevant to what we're doing here. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so it's 12 new sets in the sense that they're HQs of the initial set. Okay, so let's take a look at the HQ2. Duty. Wait, no, is this Dancer? I don't fully understand this. I'm going to take a little bit of time to learn this before we talk about it again. But this says damage dealt plus 6%. Is that damage taken? Oh no, it's your pet damage dealt. When there's more information on this chat, we'll definitely pull it up and talk about it, because that's a lot of new armor sets to randomly be added to Sporky. What's up, Sporky? Doors firmly shut. What's up, Elk? I feel like my chat's all messed up, I think, because it's the DAT mines, yeah. They tried to bundle the jobs that are on the AAs. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they've had to shoehorn some things like that for a little bit of time now. You think you're gonna pull the trigger on Icebrand and play blue for some retail this month? Whatever you pick, enjoy it, have some fun with it. All right. So this is Pramihala. It's like 3 floors and then a boss. And all that stuff that I was saying earlier is like why they have the reputation they do. But we're here on the first floor, and we're here to get EXP and farm some anima, technically. Or not anima, memories. Let's start out with the tiger and just see where that gets us. And let's / add-on unload pet info / add-on load pet me. And we'll hit our keybinds. I have a keybind. There we go. Oh, sushi. All right, we're getting seals. That's one of the other good reasons to come here. So chat, what have you guys been up to since I've been gone? What people been playing Horizon, or you've been taking some time to play some other games? What's everybody been up to? I don't know what links and what doesn't. Absolutely nothing of note. Love it. Just booted up retail after a 3-year break. Oh, nice. What are you up to, Serpenter? Project Diablo 2. I think I heard about that. Was it you telling me in my chat? It's like, I forget what the context of it is. Your relic grind is going faster than you thought it would. I seen that, Cammy. I told you, man. Like, you know, you just have to, like, you got to get into a groove. I knew you could do it. You got this. I totally forgot to ship items to myself. Been working a lot and watching the VODs. Yo, rock on. Oh, I have EXP bonuses, don't I? Oh, please tell me I... Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. You got War to 75? Yo, congrats. And you got your master leveling and Kraken Club BC spamming. Fair enough. I finished, no, I shouldn't say finished. Some of you will be happy to know, if Druin's still here, Druin will be happy to know, I picked up Expedition 33 again, and I defeated a boss, and now I am in an epilogue. Of the game. Hello? Oh, I already have an EXP buff on. Oh. Did that use up a charge? It did not. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished Act 3. And am in an epilogue. Okay, I see. Oh my gosh, though, it's so... I don't know how to feel about what my eyes are seeing. Oh my gosh. I'll show you guys this in a sec, as soon as I'm engaged on something. Oh, my eyes. Oh. I don't know how to feel. Like, I don't hate it. And maybe in game, maybe I'm like it a little more. I hate it for both of us. I mean, look, I'll say this. It is tied to the Neo Limbus. So they're going for a flavor win with like the AV look. Okay, hello? Alright, let's rest for a sec here. The move to Blender, yeah. Yeah, I did want to cover that, but then the move came up. What are we TNO? 5K? I would like more info, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. To be honest with you. Like, interestingly, recoloring, retexturing isn't the most exciting part. This is actually, like, I mean, I don't think aesthetically, like, I could arrive at what they have here, but I'm saying, like, what they've done is perfectly within my skill set, let alone people who are much better at this. Just recoloring armor is like, it's almost beginner level. Modding. So I'm excited to see what else they might do. What was the Thinker? The Thinker's a tough. Gotta be careful. Were the Odyssey sets unique? I thought they were just, Are they just remakes of Adeline? I need to move some things, I think. Let's do... I really didn't want all this stuff in my inventory. I meant to debox myself. Alright, that should be enough room. A blue Scorp or a blue Vermicloak? Actually, blue Vermicloak does sound kind of nice. If you do like a royal, like, what is it, a Lazarin blue? What is like the blue that was like the, made from lapis lazuli? That was like famous in like Renaissance era paintings? Is it just the tough left? I recently watched a YouTuber try to make it from scratch. Pretty funny video. Oh. Nope. There. Whoa. Tough mob. It's a T. Watch out for the T. I could probably take him with a fresh tiger. And as long as I don't take too much... enmity, take too much heat. Alright, so here's the thing about this. I didn't realize. Is there a chance that I will basically out-farm mob spawns? I wonder. And also, is the second floor maybe even better for my level range? I guess I'm capped at 30. I wonder how that works even. Am I getting level 30 EXP? So many questions. It looks like I'd have to telly. I guess if I wanted to keep going. The guy did say you'll kill the whole floor. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. So, okay. Let's see. Recollection of Fear. Burning, Somber, Bitter, Radiant. One of each. See, you need 4 of these to make a single anima synth. I think it's 4. Yeah, it should be 4. So, this isn't great, Gil. I don't think. But it is Gil nonetheless. Alright, let's stay the tiger. And as I respond to a text message. Shane sent me a picture of his chair. It's like a cushy office chair. Yeah, okay. This is a bit of an issue, I'd say. Maybe we go fight that T for the S's and G's. So yeah, I don't know. This is Warrior is a crit rate set. Bard has a TP set. That's a good thing. Right now, Bard TP sets in retail were kind of like, basically you wanted the Hydra gear, whatever it's called in modern retail, and some of that was harder to come by. Oh, these are the same. Duh, I was looking at this, and I just needed to scroll up, I guess. Maybe? For Dancer, this is a lot of double attack, I guess. I don't know why you'd want it. I don't know, modern retail's, you know, new updates and stuff tend to at least interest me. I'm kind of like, it's kind of like morbid curiosity. Haste, double attack, and minus DT. Yeah. Well, all pieces basically come with haste nowadays. And so really the double attack in your hybrid set is good? Question mark? But on Dancer it's weird because of Saber Dance, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks a little shoehorned on the Dancer side of things. But I guess if there's augments, that would change some of that. Do we want to try the tough? I think we try the tough. If it gets bad, I just leave. All right. I'm no chicken. Here we go. This is my hardcore character, by the way. In case you'd all forgotten. Okay, okay. Alright. While reward is on cooldown. I'll have to check out the red mage set, because yeah, that one was complimented. Yeah, yeah, Cammy. Sounds like a good way to... Good way to keep the blood pumping. What is this? Plague? Oh no, I'm losing TP faster than I'm gaining it. That's bad. But yeah, I've still got 3 shadows on, and I've got 3 shadows in the chamber, so yeah, we're good, okay. Oh, it wasn't so bad. I wish I would have had like Dia or something. That's the thing about being /nin is you just don't have any debuffs. I'm gonna check out the red mage set because that one was complimented, and I'm curious. It's probably a melee set for red mage, I'd bet, because they were kind of hodgepodge too, if I recall. Oh, chat. The crown plus 8 end spell damage. The plate mail plus 10 end spell damage. The gauntlets plus 7. The legs plus 9. And the feet plus 7. Holy crap, wait a second. So for red mage, okay, it needs augments to be great, but right now it's really, really good. It's a full DT. You hit your 50% DT cap. You add a ton of end spell damage. You likely cap haste 5, 10, 13, 16, 21. So you're like 5% off on haste, so you would need some from somewhere. Probably belt slot. But you're getting a bunch of melee accuracy. And it's also got a ton of Mava in it too. Yeah, it's a really cool set for red mage. Okay. A ton of HP and MP. Holy crap. Paladin and Dark also have end spells. They're not on it though, right? Oh, no, they are. This is the end light carry set. Dude, you guys know I really enjoy playing melee red mage here on Horizon, but you need to understand, on modern retail, melee red mage is cracked. I'm talking like multiple thousand end spell damage per attack round. Rune Fencer technically, would that end spell damage affect your rune end damage? Because I'm pretty, don't you get, or am I misremembering? I thought you got, does your weapon not hit for end damage when you have runes up? Isn't that plus spell damage only useful when you're casting the spell? Would you TP in those? So you're absolutely spot on, but this is actually a big design decision that Square Enix made probably 7 years ago or so. Here's the context. In a world where you're not gear swapping the way players do, a piece of armor like this is amazing because it is both your precast piece for your fast cast and haste. It's your mid-cast piece for MAB, magic damage, magic accuracy. It is your idle piece because it's damage taken and magic defense bonus. And it is your melee piece because sword enhancement spell damage, it's your engaged piece. Sword enhancement spell damage is only active while it's equipped. So what they've been doing for a number of years, and I would say at a minimum it goes back to the Odyssey pieces, is you do not have to swap gear with this piece of gear on, in theory. I keep looking where my camera used to be. In theory. You would just use an equip set for like JA activation. Like if you have a piece of gear that says like, for whatever JA you want it, you want that equipped. But then you could switch right back into this for anything you're doing and be at least mostly right. Now, the way players use gear swap is this won't be true optimally, but it's still true generally. And it's a really interesting space for them. Like one thing that Warcry is a great example. One thing that I thought SE might be leaning towards, there's actually two big places I thought they might take Modern 11 at some point. Number one is introducing content where you're gear locked, where you literally like can't swap gear, or if you do, you're encumbered for a certain amount of time or something like that, like Ballista used to be. And the second was breaking the 99k damage cap. And they haven't really moved towards either of those things. Yo, Galco Warrior, thanks for stopping by, man. Hope I didn't get you in trouble. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting space. The idea of technically speaking, there's really great gear sets that don't need to be swapped, and you get your full precast, midcast, engaged, idle. It's all there. It's all there in one set. Does that make sense, chat? Like, think about it this way. Malignance, actually, I would say is probably the set where it maybe not started, but it definitely became pretty damn true. Yeah, it bridges the gap between add-on users and equip set users, yeah. And it even smooths that gap further to like literally the most basic player who might not ever experiment with either of those things. You could just turn the game on, in theory, you could go play it until you get like a gear set like this and just equip it and not think to change it, period. It's an interesting idea, but it would enrage people. I mean, I would say it would enrage people a roughly the same amount that Odyssey subjob restrictions did, where there's a degree of like, this sucks, this isn't how I play this game, but also, wait a second, the puzzle of all this is actually kind of interesting. No, yeah, the sword enhancement spell damage, I'm taking a little too much heat here, is on hit. I had a little bit of a hairy situation there, but we're good now. and Sushi War. But yeah, if you look, you know, what's interesting to me is the player base kind of adopted the same idea in a sense, and that is the way hybrid sets became the norm when you could essentially build a hybrid DPS set that had 50% DT in it at all time. So like, gone were the days of like what we have now in Horizon, where you have your DD set and then you have your PDT set or your MDT set, and you're toggling those things on when the situation calls for it. There's a lot of content in modern retail right now where you literally need to be in 50% damage taken gear while you're TPing, and specifically not only just damage taken but also high magic evasion, you know, like Odyssey, high level Odyssey bosses and stuff. So there's this like sense of like you will die or you'll take too much damage and you'll drain the healer's MP if you're not essentially playing with what we would have called a hybrid set a few years ago, but now is just like, in some cases, your optimal DD set. Yeah, optimal in quotation marks. It's weird, especially with the dagger classes. Like Malignance is a great example of a gear set that's pretty good, but you lose a lot of double and triple attack when you use it. And some of these sets may bridge this gap. Use a lot of double and triple attack, so yeah, you're gaining more TP on a hit, but you're hitting less times, but you're in high DT, so it's interesting. I don't know. Did I stay the tiger? I did, okay. But yeah, I'm probably gonna head out in about 20 or so minutes. We still got time, but I did want to just like say, like, today is a test stream to make sure that like a lot of things are working, but there's a lot of stuff I want to fix up before I'm like back. I would say we'll probably have we'll probably have another like 75% of the way functioning stream on Saturday. And then sometime next week, I should be fully operational. People dying in Adamar and Odyssey is probably the real reason hybrid is... Yes, and Adamar is a perfect example of, like, it's just not up to snuff for the magic evasion needs of, like, you know, the most recent content. That's exactly the set I was thinking of when I said, like, the dagger classes. But it also applies to, like, Rune Fencer. Rune Fencer and Adamar are just like squish. But yeah, appreciate all the well wishes, everybody. You know, we've got the anniversary for Horizon is, I think it's the 17th. I don't have anything to share with you at the moment. I have been a little out of the loop because of the move and stuff like that. But I'm sure I should be fully up and like going and operational by the time like the holiday season hits and people got off work and stuff like that. And you know, who knows? Maybe we get rebase. Maybe I do a push to get cashew, like up to like limit break levels. We'll definitely be doing something fun over like people's holiday break and stuff like that. All right, Cammy. I'll catch you later, dude. Hey, we're actually not far from a level up. Very nice. Did I end up finishing the second anniversary? Yeah, I have my tinfoil hat on Quetch. I was out there. I was trying to dig up acorns the day of or so, and I think I sold a handful for like whatever the going rate was, like 2K each or 6K each or something like that. But I got unlucky the first 3 days. I went like full digs and got like not even a stack. I just got unlucky on like the common drop, which was wild. All right, Serpenter. Catch you later, man. Yeah, being a chocobo digging person, I was in the loop on the acorn thing, but just got unlucky. And then by the time I got to them, they were like maybe 500 gil each or something, and it was like, kind of worth doing, but not if it was ore window or if the desert was undug. Speaking of digging, I saw someone mention, and I haven't tried it yet on the rebase server, I saw someone mention talk of like the items restocking in the zone as a potential change coming with the helm changes. And I'm genuinely pretty curious about that. Oh, you were sitting on a stash of them. That's actually insanely lucky. Like day one would have been nutty. You probably got like 20k a stack or something ridiculous. All right, let's off this tagger. Make a new one. It's coming for me. No, you're not supposed to do that. Is that what they do? I thought it would just kill the tiger and then move on with his business. Yeah, not only did I get my tinfoil hat, but we actually did a test stream, and it's on the channel, where basically, as far as I can tell, the tinfoil hat is treasure hunter -1. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I had a reward. Oh man, reward was up. Whew. We were almost in danger. 225 EXP. Yeah, it's called like tinfoil hat testing or treasure hunter testing with tinfoil hat, something like that. I do like this though. I like being in the promies and just mowing stuff down. You know, if I can get... Jeez. Ugh. I was gonna say if I can get like a stack of memories of any kind, like that's good, but this is an awful drop rate. I mean, I bet you with TH this is pretty good. Without it, this is... Maybe... I don't really need nin sub here. Maybe I just come... Beast/Thief. Because nothing here poses a threat. Yep, everything's been cleared again. I wonder if it almost wouldn't be worth like to go out and like kill some rams or something while we're waiting for respawns. Let's head out. What is my link shell talking about? Sorry for the spinning, chat. I see. I wish this marked map had the ram spawns. Yeah, and I guess I'll make one more like pre-announcement announcement. I did mention wanting to do a subathon. When I'm back up and running, and this is like a pre-announcement to that. Part of the initial planning is obviously we had a very gracious donation from Kaz4889 on YouTube. We're only on YouTube. I gotta keep telling myself that today. And I'm gonna take the various like you know, subs and donations since the move was kind of announced, and that will be the initial time that I'll set for the subathon. So whatever amount of time that translates to, maybe 20 hours or something like that. And ooh, there's a ram, and that'll be the sort of... Oh, level 21? That'll be the sort of starting point for the subathon, and I'm still hashing out details as to how I want to go about all of that, so yeah. But still, this is a pre-announcement, basically. Nothing, no date, no specifics yet. Petrified breath. That sucks. Chookabungle. I think I'm good to go back to the Promi by now. Just wanted to see how viable that was as a guild making thing. Actually, I'm gonna warp cudgel out of here. I think Slash Thief is the play, and then just actually do some light farming while I'm in there. Get B seals, get more memories. I think that's gonna be one of those drop rates. Let's actually check ASB. I'm curious what. Let's see. I bet you it's a drastic increase. Let's do item name like fleeting memory. Wow. The Wanderers are a 2% chance? What is 2%? There's no drop rate that is 2%. Pull the TH chart here. I mean, 2% is with TH2. If you... there's no way it's a fixed percentage. I don't understand this. What does this mean? What, 6%? What is 6% TH? That's like a TH1 on a rare drop. This is in the chat. This is in the actual ASB database. Like, what are these numbers? Is it a static drop rate? That can't be right. I bet you it's 1% with TH2 that is 1.5. That's so low. No wonder I only have like one of each. Basically. Oh, gross. This is so much inventory. All right, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here, chat. I'm gonna call it here. Appreciate y'all stopping by for the camera's over here. Appreciate y'all stopping by for the test stream. /bind F4/dance for motion. I have a number of things to get running, and before we're officially like back up, Stream of Tars is broken or something. I don't even know. What are you doing, Cashew? Why'd you stop dancing? Here we go. And yeah, I'll see you soon. All right. It's been an adjustment, and I'm just thankful to spend a little time and be back. So, of course, if you want, keep in touch outside of stream hours. Discord is linked down below. Again, huge thanks to Kaz for the super chats, and for the other memberships and stuff, and the other super chats we had today. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you again for like a longer, more normal stream on Saturday. Still won't be perfectly up and running, but it should be at least a bit more than it was today. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some food, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out, YouTube. See you next time.